You're with KGRA and Lake Charles, Nova 104, and you've just been in tune to the King Biscuit Flower Hour. Some upcoming biscuits you might want to check into on November 11th. It's Joe Jackson and the Talking Heads. The 18th of November, Van Morrison. And the 25th, it's a biscuit special with the MSUE Rally. No Nukes with Jackson Brown, John Hall, Bonnie Raitt, and a reunition of Crosby, Stills, and Nash. You might want to check that in. That's the King Biscuit every Sunday, shortly after 8 p.m., brought to you by Willow Creek Stereo. Taking a look at the concert calendar, according to Pauline, it goes something like this. With the cream of the crop, Jerry Jeff Walker will be at the Going West Saloon in Scott, Louisiana on October 30th, and he'll go on down to Old Man Rivers in Avondale on 31st. Something to look forward to, jumping quite a bit. On November 22nd, everyone get their tickets and their money ready for some Southern rock and roll with ZZ Top and Point Blank. They'll be at the Centralplex, that's in Baton Rouge. And the 20th, Harold Smith will be at the Houston Summit, and Billy Joel's going to be down there the 25th. Further concert information and ticket information can be acquired by dialing 433-6682.
You recall the truth, and those who did dare speak only in whispers of that fateful Halloween ball held by Scarlett O'Hara. They came to Tara from Vicksburg and New Orleans, from Jackson and Natchitoches. The guests were gathered in the main ballroom, costumed in the bizarre and macabre. Suddenly, a chill seized the room. The hurricane lights failed, and the darkened room was filled with sickly sweet scent of fear. A scream broke the silence. It was the wailing cry of the dead. Rushing to the window, they saw a dreaded horseman wrapped in black, driving the carriage of death across the autumn sky. Banshee, the Irish messenger of death. Recall the horror of the O'Haras at Scarlett O's Halloween Ball. Halloween night. Unusual prices for unusual costumes at Scarlett O's.
Yes, indeed. It's 9:08 in the p.m. and you're with Robyn in Buffalo, Springfield.
Listen to my bluebird laugh. She can't tell you why. Deep within her heart, you see.
It's rock and roll from Santana, their new one, Marathon, a song entitled Love. Taking you back to the Buffalo Springfield featuring Stephen Stills, Richie Fury, and Neil Young. You heard Bluebird, which is a song the James Gang did. So that's a nice little tune there. 9:16 in the p.m. You're with Robyn.
You've been waiting a year, but you knew it was coming, and now it's almost here. On Halloween night, join a very special gathering of the Lake area's freakiest freaks. The third annual Nova 104 Freakers Ball. The Freakers Ball at the Smith Brothers Whiskey Still Halloween night. The Red Beans and Rice Review will play, plus Javelina. It's a Halloween party you'll remember for a long, long time. And we've got cash for the best dressed freaks. $100 for the number one freak. $50 goes to second and third. And countless consolation prizes. Plus the grand prize drawing for the Nova 104 window sticker giveaway. Don't be disappointed somewhere else. After all, it only happens once a year. The Red Beans and Rice Review, Javelina, cash prizes, and the strangest looking freaks you can imagine. Join us Halloween night at the Smith Brothers Whiskey Still, the third annual Freakers Ball from Nova 104.
Taking a look at the forecast for the atmospheric conditions. Partly cloudy tonight through Tuesday with some chance of showers on Tuesday. Low tonight in the middle 60s, high for tomorrow in the low 80s. Currently in the Golden Triangle, it's partly cloudy, 66 degrees. And here in Lake Charles, we're under clear skies. It's really nice outside. 67 degrees. That's 19 degrees Celsius with music from the man, Neil Young. It's the boss, Bruce Springsteen, from his Born to Run LP, and a fine tune indeed, Jungle Land, with Neil Young just before that, Are You Ready for the Country? Well, good evening, it's 9:31 in the p.m., you're with Robyn, hope everyone's having a pleasant Sunday. If you're into reading, well, the Nova 104 Rap Sheet is what you should check out. It keeps you up to date on what's happening in the world of live radio. That's us, folks. From albums to watch for to upcoming concerts and Nova music features. The October edition of the Nova 104 Rap Sheet is available now at Harvest Records, Birds, Pets, and Things, Decks and Tapes in both locations, and Jay Stereos in both locations, and at the Rusty Spring Saloon. Just a little something special for you from your album station, Nova 104.
I've been drifting on the sea of heartbreak, trying to get myself ashore for so long. Hold on to what you got, to what you got. Hold on to what you
Nova 104, it's Joe Walsh from the LP So What, and welcome to the club. Some suggested music by Alan Parsons there for you. You Lie Down with Dogs, and Ian Gom started things off with Hold On.
Although your children or grandchildren may be young today, they grow up fast. In just a few short years, they'll need money for college or some other worthwhile need. The Superbank offers a plan to provide needed money. We call it the Super 18 Trust. Designed to guarantee money for your child whether you live or not. Get complete details on the Super 18 Trust at any location of the Superbank, the Calcasieu Marine National Bank.
Are you feeling tired when you go to bed and when you wake up? Well, something could be wrong. It should have you puzzled. If so, call Memorial Tailman. It's a toll-free service thing, and it's 474-0150. What it is, it's medical information for you, and it doesn't cost anything, and all you have to do is ask for tape number 42. A little bit of Outlaws for you here on Nova 104.
Sometimes I feel I am getting kind of low.
It's rock and roll from Freedom at Point Zero. That's Jefferson Starship's title to their new LP, and a song entitled Jane. Just before that had the Outlaws. There Goes Another Love Song. 9:50 in the PM. You're with Robyn on a Sunday evening, and as far as our weather goes, it's going to be partly cloudy tonight through Tuesday, with some chance of showers on Tuesday, with a low tonight in the middle 60s and a high for tomorrow in the low 80s. Currently in the Golden Triangle, it's partly cloudy and 66 degrees, and according to the Weather Service, we have clear skies. But if they are clear, it's hidden by the fog that's all over the ground. 67 degrees, that's 19 degrees Celsius.
When was the last time you were scared out of your wits by a movie? Halloween, the motion picture about the most terrifying night of the year. Halloween, the night 3 teenage girls discover the real trick is to stay alive. Halloween, the night he came home. From Compass International Pictures, rated R.
Now playing at the Charles Cinema.
Yes, need scare you to death. Check it out. Some Sticks on Nova. You're with KGRA and Lake Charles, Nova 104. That was The Who from Who's Next and Won't Get Fooled Again. Sticks from the new and Cornerstone just before that, and Boats on the River. 10:03 in the PM right now. You're with Robyn. And listen, if drinking's causing you difficulties in your life, this is something you ought to know. The Lake Charles Substance Abuse Clinic is offering professional counseling by trained psychologists and social workers. So why don't you check into it? For further information, call 477-3751. Well, a pleasant Sunday to you. I'm Robyn. I hope everyone's having an enjoyable one. Something for you to look forward to. In about 35 minutes, we're going to be having a little mini concert with Eric Clapton. But until then, something to keep you pleasantly entertained. Some Crosby, Stills, and Nash on Nova.
Somebody's gonna hurt someone before the night is through.
It's John Cougar here on Nova 104. Small Paradise, and the Eagles just before that with music from their LP, The Long Run. Started things off with Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and No Young, Wooden Ships. 10:18 in the PM, you're with Robyn.
The Keg is throwing its first Halloween party, and they promise it will be a very special time for you and your friends. It happens Wednesday night. The Keg is featuring prizes for the best costumes, the winner getting a $100 cash prize, and you can drink all night long for a $6 cover charge. The Keg invites everyone to come out and celebrate their first annual Halloween party. This Wednesday night, it's The Keg on Common Street in Lake Charles.
As far as our forecast goes, it's partly cloudy tonight through Tuesday with some chance of showers on Tuesday. A low tonight in the middle 60s, high for tomorrow in the low 80s. Currently in Beaumont, it's partly cloudy and 66 degrees. And here in Lake Charles, it's 67 degrees, 19 degrees Celsius. There's a heavy fog outside near Halloween, and if you listen, you can look into the skies and see a carriage being pulled by a headless horseman and hear the cry of the banshee. It's Al Stewart, Terminal Eyes from Past, Present, and Future, and Deep Purple just before that from Passages and Hush. 10:26 in the PM, you're with Robyn, and something for you to check into is some upcoming album features this week. On Listen to Your World Tuesday night, shortly after midnight, it's Nicolette Larson's new one, In the Nick of Time. On the Wax Museum Wednesday night, Marshall Tucker Band and Carolina Dreams. And Listen to Your World Thursday night, Steve Forbear's new one, Jackrabbit Slim. It's all brought to you by All Star Sound and can be heard shortly after midnight here on your album station, Nova 104. Nova 104, ZZ Top just got back from Babies with Jimmy Buffett just before that and Survive. Started things off with J.D. Souther, wrote that little hit for Lynn Ronstadt and sang it on his new album, You're Only the Lonely, White Rhythm and Blues. 11:39 in the PM right now. You're with Robyn. That's about 21 minutes until Monday morning, at which time you should feel the blahs start to creep up on you right about now.
When was the last time you were scared out of your wits by a movie? He came home. From Compass International
If you see something flying around in the sky and you're not really sure what it is, well, the International UFO Registry operates a toll-free 24-hour hotline for reporting any unusual aerial sightings. The UFO hotline number is 1-800-348-4057. Music from Emerson, Lake and Palmer here on Nova.
White horses and ladies by the score.
A much improvement from their Misplaced Ideals LP. That's one entitled Facades and Sad Cafe with Emptiness. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, a classic tune from them from their very first LP entitled Lucky Man. 11:48 in the PM. You're with Robyn right now, and as far as our forecast goes, it's partly cloudy tonight through Tuesday with some chance of showers on Tuesday. Low tonight in the middle 60s and high for tomorrow in the low 80s. Currently in Beaumont, it's partly cloudy and 66 degrees. Here in Lake Charles, our skies are obscured with clouds and a little bit of fog. 67 degrees. That's 19 degrees Celsius with some music from Bonnie Raitt. Nova 104, KGRA and Lake Charles, music from REO Speedwagon. Roll with the Changes from You Can Tune a Piano, But You Can't Tune a Fish. Bachman Turner Overdrive, music for a Friend, Madison Avenue there. And Bonnie Raitt started things off with You're Gonna Get What's Coming. 12:03 in the AM, Monday morning blast setting in. Listen, if you're a musician, Musicians National Referral Service is something you need to know about. It's an organization designed to help musicians find work groups. And if you are a professional musician looking for work, you can call the line. It's toll-free, 1-800-527-4260. Well, that about wraps it up for me this evening. Kurt's going to be in next.